Good Tuesday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig's show. Wow, last night we did wine tasting at Milzinski's to see how good the wines are, or what wines we should take for our investment cocktails next month. We have great
good
wines.
result.
We have, from what I remember, great wines and great food. We have a fantastic place there, a little bit indoor, a little bit outdoor, so definitely it'd be a lot of fun. So if you're investor, developer, banker, and you haven't gotten an invitation from us, shoot at me a quick email because we probably have you on the list anyway. So we'll have a great time, a lot of fun. We had some great wines to try out. And of course, as always, Robert Milzinski is always the ultimate host.
Yeah, great place.
Things
really
like
nice
that.
venue.
Anyway, so cocktail party going well. Last Mile magazine, if you haven't signed up for that yet, or if you haven't gotten any information on that, let us know. That's coming out in June. The only digital and interactive magazine focusing on logistics and warehousing for Central Eastern Europe. Also, SCE Investment Awards going well. A lot of investors out there looking for things and also looking to be looking for some kind of promotion. A little bit of kind of bad news for those of you that may know Michael Stiernitzky. He used to work. You may know him from Ariel Bank. Now he works at TPA. Anyway, he's very sick from, of course, Chinese coronavirus. He's in the hospital. They're doing some kind of blood drives and trying, because he's got some specific blood type as well. But if you'd like to be involved and donate some blood, please call TPA here in Poland, and they'll give you all the details. So we hope Michael will be, we'll pull through this.
Wish him speedy recovery.
It sounds very, I would say, grave from what they told me. So, but I know he needs this blood. But even if you don't have the same blood type, there's some kind of password they give you, so it credits him for that. So anyway, Michael, we wish you the best, and of course everyone, the team at TPA as well. So after that, we'll jump into the commercial real estate news, and with Winston Norman here, our editor from EuropaProperty.com. And Winston, are you ready for action? Ready to do the news?
Yeah, happy today to be in the terracotta room.
Yeah, we're in the. I was just going to say the orange. Is it terracotta? Okay, you always have the bigger words.
I was in the garden center at the weekend.
Bigger words than me. Yeah. The DIY store. Yeah, great. Okay, well, we'll do a little break. We'll be back in 20 seconds and jump right into the news. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now preparing for the CEE region's flagship event for investors and developers, the Europa Property Investment Awards, which will be live and online October 20th and 21st. With a total of over 400 international and regional attendees, this event is not to be missed. So, welcome back. Hope you liked our nice commercials that we show every day. And Winston, give us your great new pearls of wisdom.
Yeah, thanks, Craig. We'll start today with a report from BNP Paribas, and they've released some information on the first quarter for the retail sector. Mm-hmm. And there's some kind of controversial news. So the government has brought forward a proposal for a new form of support for retailers in the shape of an 80% reduction for the duration of the closure of retail operations in shopping centres, and a 50% reduction for the first 3 months following the lifting of restrictions.
Reduction of rent?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So naturally, shopping centre owners are objecting to this, mm-hmm. and arguing that the costs of supporting tenants are yet again being passed on to them.
Yeah, it's very nice of the government to give big cost reductions to the retailers by having the developers pay. Yeah, I mean, that's very generous with their other people's money. Yeah,
and according to Fabrice Paumelle, head of retail at BNP Paribas, he says the attempt at regulating rents interferes with the freedom of contract and the rights of private entities to set terms and conditions that will govern their relationship. So yeah, it's going to cause some problems, I think.
Well, I mean, if a shopping center is getting 80% less revenue, is there even any sense to open it?
Exactly, mm-hmm. And these proposed changes will affect all shopping center owners with projects over 2,000 GLA.
Ouch, okay.
Yeah, and according to the Polish Council of Shopping Centres, the estimated value of the retail industry debt currently stands at around 90 billion Polish zlotys.
Wow. Debt.
Yeah,
okay.
So big.
It's a lot of zlotys.
Yeah, a lot is what. So that's another thing that's going on in the retail industry, another challenge that they've got to face and they're working through. They go on to say that for the first quarter, 66,000 square meters of retail developments came online. The majority is retail parks.
Sure.
And another thing that they've noticed is that there's a decreased level of extensions and modernizations going on.
I can imagine. Yeah.
You can imagine with all the, the difficulties of COVID-19 and people are, keeping their money, watching their money.
Right. I mean, it sounds like the government is actually more difficult than the disease.
Not helping, it seems. And on some other news, some interesting news, Amazon Poland, the Polish platform is up and running now. So you can get all your Amazon delights from the web.
Excellent.
In Polish,
delivered in Polish and delivered from Poland, I guess.
Should be quicker. And it was quarter one was a good quarter for the investment market. So the retail centre and convenience store sector seems to be attracting more investors.
Seems like the key is anything under 2,000 square meters. Yeah.
Another benefit.
Another
benefit. They could stay open and they're getting all the custom.
And they get all the rent.
Yeah. Moving on to the Czech Republic, and the Czech Philharmonic and Arcona Capital, a privately owned real estate fund manager, are spearheading a project to open up the Rudolfinum terrace. This is one of Prague's most loved buildings, to the public, and the plans will enable full use of the 850 square metre space for both public and private events.
Maybe we should do an event there.
Exactly, I thought that would interest you. According to Arcona Capital, the roof terrace provides unrivaled views of Prague and is lined with 16 statues of famous composers. One of the building's most striking features. So, an interesting project.
Sounds like it. Sounds good. They should let us go see it.
Yeah, and it just goes on to say that with at the moment the Rudolfinum currently lacks any significant outdoor event space, and this terrace will provide a host of exciting new possibilities.
Wow, excellent.
Moving on, back to Poland, and GLP have announced that Stiegelmeyer, a leading medical furniture manufacturer, is leasing warehouse space for a European logistics hub in GLP Torun logistics centre. So they're a German manufacturer and they make quality medical beds and furniture for hospitals, care homes and healthcare facilities. So you can imagine they're pretty busy these days.
Probably been making a lot of beds lately, I would imagine.
Well, the company produces 125,000 beds annually, which are sold across European markets. So probably a good sector to be in.
Absolutely.
At the moment.
I'm sure they got a lot of orders.
Yeah, and like I said, this is a European hub, so it's going to be a busy
another busy year for them, I would imagine.
Yeah, looks like it. Staying in the logistics sector, which is, just packs our news desk daily. Panettone have announced that they've leased 10,500 square meters to Wellpack in City Logistics Łódź. The space will be used by the logistics operator for machine washing and disinfection of reusable food containers in supermarket chains.
Great.
Yeah, and Panettone go on to say that the City Logistics Łódź 2 is a pilot project in Panettone's Green Zone concept, which is the developer has devised in line with principles of its Go Earth Way with Panettone sustainability strategy.
Sounds like a very good strategy.
Yes, it does today, and it's something very popular that developers are announcing and working on.
Sure.
And finally today, from our human resources section, there's been a senior promotion at Avison Young. Bartholomew Krichek, formerly director in the investment department, has now been promoted to a senior director. And 7R, logistics developer, they've announced a new head of marketing and communications, which is Katarzyna Dorachinska.
Oh, great. So congratulations to those two, and well done. And so that wraps up the news for the day. Yeah?
That's the news for today, Craig.
Okay, so thank you all for joining us, and enjoy the rest of the day. We will see you tomorrow morning.